it's very succinct. And it says,
did I blame April for missing a drug test?
yes.
No, I didn't blame
You
April
said
for
to
missing
her,
a drug test.
from how she put it, you said to her, I've never heard somebody so upset in my entire life. Crying, hyperventilating, beside herself crying, saying,
Okay.
well, Kayla and I got into a fight about you, so we couldn't make it to our drug test. He slowed it down. I'm not on whippets or anything.
What do you want me to say?
You made it up? You think she made it up?
No, I don't think she made it up. I just
Exactly.
didn't blame April for missing a drug test. Did I blame April for missing a drug test?
That is point blank exactly. Now, when I said this before on my show, they wanted to tell me I was crazy and that I misheard April. They were and I don't even know if it was April tweeting about it. Who knows if it was? Because Nick and April, no, that's not what happened. That didn't happen. They didn't miss a drug test. They did. They fucking did. I told you I was fucking right. I fucking told all of you. Okay. And then, but she's still trying to stay in his good graces because April still is under the impression that he's going to leave his fucking wife for her. What a narcissistic, evil human being. And who knows if she was even tweeting at that point. No, that didn't happen. Keanu misunderstood me. Bitch, I didn't. And he just fucking admitted that. So the entire thesis of all of their fucking streams is whatever is bad for Aaron, however bad we can make Aaron Imholt look, however much we can make him a monster, even though we literally tore April down for years. Melton tore her down for fucking years. He doesn't give a fuck about her. He doesn't give a fuck. They're white knighting because it goes with their narrative. It's Trump, it's Aaron derangement syndrome. Anybody but Aaron. So now they're like, oh, but April. I'm like, I'm the one that fucking got her out of that situation, didn't I? And I do it again. And I wouldn't do anything but, well, maybe I wouldn't do it quite as haphazardly, but I would do it in a way where desperate times call for desperate measures. So no, I wouldn't fucking change a thing. They don't give a fuck about her. All they did was trash her for years. They don't give a fuck. Rekieta acts like he was in love with her and then had her living in the side house and then blaming her for missing drug tests and then telling her that he was going to leave his wife for her and then having her come over when Kayla would leave the house for, 10 minutes, maybe even 2. Who knows how long Rekieta lasts? Jesus. And then making her back to the side house. So that's a way to make a gal feel special. And then, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. So suck my dick. Suck my dick, Rekieta. I'm right. That's why you got so red. So moody, undercover fucking weirdo misogynist. Melton, obviously, just morbidly obese. Fucking sad, failed stand-up, probably gay. I can tell it in the eyes. Loser. Well, I mean, his channel is very successful, sure, but if he doesn't talk about toe, much like all of these people, what does he have? Nothing. He can't be funny. He can't be thin. No, just don't get nervous. It's going to be okay. You seem to get very angry.
Nervous about.
I know you. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Let's see. I know you only have. I know you only
for 35 minutes. Like
I know that you only have a few minutes. So, did you or did you not get into a? Did you or did you not Get into blame April for missing your drug test. And did she or did she not call me hyperventilating, crying?
Did I blame April for missing a drug test?
Yes.
No, I didn't blame
You
April
said
for
to
missing
her,
a drug test.
yes, you did. Yes, you did. But also, again, may I remind you that he vehemently fucking denied missing said drug test on Twitter. Vehemently fucking denied it. Denied it. And I don't give a fuck if they make their fucking drug tests or not, all right? I don't give a fuck what goes on with two weirdos that got into this whole situation that got their kids taken away from them for a period of time. That is very fucking sad. That's terrible that it happened. I'm glad the kids are back. I don't give a fuck about you missing your drug test. I'm not going to fucking A-log you. But when my friend calls me, who's living in your fucking weirdo house next door, saying, I don't even have Wi-Fi. I don't know what to do. And now he told me he was going to leave her for me. And then, but I think I ruined everything. I said, well, why, April? Why did that happen? She said, well, because they were supposed to go to their last drug test today. But instead they got into a fight and it was over me. And now they missed their drug test. And he, told me it was my fault. Now I'm going to pop off. I'd say it's everyone else's fault. Not the fact that, it's never Nick's fault. It's never Nick's fault. Well, I would have made the drug test had I not been, if it weren't for you living next door and coming over to have sex with me when I invited you when Kayla went to the grocery store. It's everyone else's fault, not the fact that, you had guns, drugs, and kids. Not the fact that, your 9-year-old child tested positive for cocaine. Not his fault. No. You can go to the fucking drug test, like I said, from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. They couldn't save the argument about the fucking, lover, mistress. They could have argued about her earlier, or argued about her at 10 p.m. like a normal couple. No, but they missed the fucking, and I don't blame Kayla either, but Jesus Christ. Not good. Then they tried to tell me. They posted on Twitter about it. No. That's not what I said. She misheard me. Nope. I don't lie. I don't. I won't. Never have. Never will. Take every situation one-on-one. I knew that was not fucking right. And it got me thinking. I can't have this woman fucking hyperventilating, crying at me about this because something is fucking wrong. So, look what he says. I digress. From how she put it, you said to her, I've never heard somebody so upset in my entire life. Crying, hyperventilating, beside herself crying, saying, okay. Well, Kayla and I got into a fight about you, so we couldn't make it to our drug test.
What do you want me to say?
You think she made it up? What do you want me to say? I want you to fucking tell the truth. I want you to tell the truth when pressed. Look, he's getting angry already. Look at him getting angry, little Nicky boy. Getting angry already getting red. And none of these fucking freaks have anything to say. And they know I'm right about this. And once again, let me stress, they went on a Twitter tirade saying that I misunderstood. April never said that. We didn't ever miss a drug test. And then he admits it. Finally.
No, I don't think she made it up. I just didn't blame April for missing a drug test.
Okay, so you did miss the drug test.
Yeah, I missed the drug test.
Bingo!
Right. Did she or did she not?
No, but how long did I get fucking flack for? No, Kiki, you misunderstood. You misunderstood. You didn't. No. That's not what April said. April was like, no. And who knows if he didn't have fucking April's phone? I wouldn't fucking put it past him, right? Like,
it isn't there.
No. Bullshit. So you're proving yourself to be a literal liar. Somebody go back and find the fucking tweets. Because that's what I was gaslit. And that's basically the theme of this entire scenario. They gaslight me the entire time. The entire fucking time. Or did you blame her because you got into a fight with your wife and that's why you couldn't make your last drug test? You fucking former strip mall lawyer junkie. Junkie. And that's all you'll ever be. And that is all you'll ever be known for. And your kids, good God, I can't wait till their fucking 5 podcasts where they're like, Jesus Christ, we were raised by a loser.
Text me and say that both you and Kayla are both emotionally. Shall I read it? Since all of you like to do that, I will. Would you
have
like
an
to?
hour to prepare this backstage.
It's gonna be the
Read it.
first time you
reading-
read texts from April.
Why?
What's this? Hey,
Why do
hey,
you keep
hey,
asking
and also,
other people? Hey, you dumb bitch.
wait, I just got here.
Also, wait.
Got here, you red-faced little bitch. I just
Red-faced-
got here. All right, great.
Keanu.
I just got here. When did you get the permission from her to display the text messages at Hackamania? Was it January? Was
Well,
it
you're
March?
not one to. You're not one to.
No. When
No,
did
you-
you get the permission from her?
Listen,
When
in
did
any
you get the
room we're
wrong?
in.
You're getting it wrong because you're not plugged into
When-
this again.
No. I'm genuine. Well, when did you get
So right. I'm not plugged into it, right, fatty? Right, you dumb fat, like fucking welt-faced bitch. I'm not plugged into it. However, I said the truth. Turned out it was true, right? You're not plugged into it. You're plugged into your butt plugs, for Christ's sake. I know there's gay behind those eyes. I don't, and I love the gays. But for Christ's sake, I'm not plugged into it. I just said something, and they were all like, no. I'm not plugged into it. All I was asking with that question is, and again, I got the link, and then I was there 5 minutes later. Excuse me if I didn't have some bullet point topics to talk about. But again, it's just going to become a pile-on. But I'm not plugged into it. You don't know these people. You know Rekieta now, by the way. He came to your weird festival of fucking incels to show some texts from April and some photos of Aaron. Ew. That say April was fucking like when he was still promising to leave his wife for her, right? Well, one day when I can talk, can we show these text messages? And this would have been back in the winter of last year, maybe. But now she has a new boyfriend and a new life, thank God. I won't pat myself on the back for that, but thank God she does. Don't you think that when you got that permission back when you were giving her whippets, teaching her how to do whippets, Nikki, and she was high on drugs, don't you think before you take these text messages to a festival, show them on the big screen and fucking like talk about them, I would ask for permission again. Because clearly, since you say that you ran into her at a traffic light and her boyfriend flipped you off, I would say that permission is probably retracted. Aren't you a lawyer? Aren't you a strip mall lawyer?
Get the permission from her to share the text messages.
It was written on her boyfriend's middle finger, you dumb bitch. Like,
Well,
when do you
answer the
think I got
question.
it?
Answer the question. When
Probably-
did you get the permission?
We talked
When
about
did you
it
get
for
the
months
permission?
and months and months. You
And
talked
then
to her
you
once
hadn't
in
talked to her
October.
since January or March at a traffic stop. Did you get
I
the
did.
permission?
How do I talk to her at a
Didn't
traffic
talk to her
stop?
at a
She's
traffic
That's what I'm
stop.
asking.
Kiki, you're
laying
mixing
there
up
with
hadn't talked to her.
bitch.
So if you hadn't talked to her in months, then do you still?
Look how mad he is. Big mad. Big mad over here. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at his sad, sallow face. He doesn't like what I'm saying because I'm exposing him. Whoo! Big mad Rekieta. He's never been redder in his life. He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. You've been exposed, little man. You've been exposed.
You'll have the
Holy
permission to
shit.
show the
She's
text
might be
messages?
retarded.
You're
When did you get the
literally the
permission?
dumbest person on the planet. Who
Look how
thinks-
red you are. Look how red you
She's
are.
up.
When did
And again, they just go, she's retarded. She's so stupid. She's retarded. I'm asking you, did you get the permission to share these extremely intimate and crazy text messages to a festival of like morbidly obese people when she was high? And now she has a new boyfriend. So it's like, well, I got the permission. Where was the written consent? Where was the fucking, like, do you think she would like that now? No, she's retarded. You're retarded. Ugh. You couldn't make it as a stand-up, Melton, and now you don't even fucking stand up ever. You just sit there getting fatter and fatter and having more fucking welts on your face. It's disgusting. I'm right, you're wrong. That's it. Sorry. I'm just asking a question. That's all. So
you get the permission?
She's a
When did you get the
an
permission? When did you
intersection.
get the permission? When did you get the permission?
Kiki, you got to let him answer, honey.
Kiki,
No, he's not gonna.
I'm
Answer
trying.
oh, and isn't that cute? Oh, honey.
I spoke to her through January. We had planned
You told
the
Pretty
entire.
Antisocial you saw her last time in March.
They
And then you
didn't
told
talk.
somebody
It
else
was in
in
a
April.
car.
In
Kiki,
separate
catch up.
cars, 40 yards away. Keep up, you dumb.
retarded? Jesus Christ, she's
Get
dumb.
Gino in here to put your leash on so he can drag you through a logic question, you dumb bitch. What is
I'm-
wrong?
Get Gino in here to put your leash on, you dumb bitch. Your children will be really proud of you. I hope they all start podcasts. Our dad didn't do anything but sit in the basement and be a fucking red-faced bitch, asshole, misogynist, drug addict for our entire lives. That should be the title of all of their podcasts. All 5 of them. I'll be your first guest, all 5 of you, the moment you turn 18. I had no problem doing cocaine. I just learned it from my dad, my misogynistic, angry, narcissistic freak of a dad. I'll be your first guest, all the kids, when they start their own podcasts. Listen, I'm here for it.
Wrong with you?
I'm
Get your
genuinely asking.
hamster to put your helmet on so you can
Shut
eat
up,
some
Nick,
soup
shut up.
later. You
Yeah,
dumb
I
piece
sound
of
like
shit.
a-
They saw each other in cars across the street. They weren't
Mommy!
talking.
Daddy!
All right, so
Please,
when did you get the permission? When did you get
I
the
can't take
permission to
this.
show her text
I don't
messages?
know. Maybe for months and months and months while he was dragging her name through the mud online.
When did you get the permission
retard.
to show her text messages at a festival of incels? Sorry, Patrick. sorry.
Literally.
Oh, you're
for
saying what
months
Aaron says.
and months.
And
You're
I
saying
have umbrage to take with that. I fucking no. Oh, you're saying what Aaron says. Okay, listen. I have my own brain. You're saying what Aaron says. I think everyone says that it was a festival of incels. Okay. But fatomania, there's many incelamania. It's not that hard of a joke. Oh, poor Kiki made a joke about because she had to learn it from a man. Bitch, no. What else shall we call it? No shade to their hustle or whatever. But fuck you.
Show her text messages on a large screen back in when? November?
Oh my God. Yeah, but that story, she told me
It's a weird
well
thing.
before
Why
well
won't you
before
let him answer
November.
it?
She told me that story before November, you retard. That being said, we were planning on telling that story from the moment she told it.
Until she has a new boyfriend, maybe you might want to get new permission to.
No, I don't give a shit at all about getting new permission.
Okay,
Okay, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So he said he had explicit permission by April at Fatamania to show incredibly invasive and intimate text messages on a large screen for a bunch of fucking morbidly obese incels. But he just reveals here, well, no, I don't fucking care. I don't care. None of you care about April. None of you ever did. You're all pieces of fucking shit. Blow me, rack me, suck my dick. Boom. That's all. You never did. That's all I was trying to get at. Okay? Okay. Yeah. You don't give a fuck about her. You would only, Nick Rekieta, you'd have her come over when Kayla went to the fucking grocery store to have sex with her and then send her back to your weird house next door where with no Wi-Fi. Grow up. Grow up. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Fucking ashamed. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Don't have
you getting
permission.
new? Wait, so
What
he
are you
owns,
talking
he owns
about?
April. The
These
new
kids?
boyfriend owns April.
When did the
No.
permission go
So
away?
you have permission from months
She's
ago?
too dumb to talk to. You can't even.
You're
That's
about.
a joke, too. And by the way, toe to toe, Melton will never sit down. Melton will never have a one-on-one with me because he can't. He can't. He needs to hide under his hat and sit in his corner with his, downward angle so his body doesn't look so morbidly obese or whatever. He could never. And then he's not even talking to me like a true misogynist. It's like, she's just too dumb to talk to. Suck my dick. If I had one, I'm sure you would. There's gay behind those eyes, which I would welcome. I'd welcome you into the gay community as I am a lady that loves the gays. So, but you're making them embarrassed right now.
Kiki, you're about to share some text from April. When did you get permission to share those?
No, I
Literally
don't.
never.
I don't
You
think he has.
evil.
He
You
has
are
No,
a
no, no. You said
monster.
You had your phone out.
He's
You were
so
going to
right in
bing,
the
bing,
face
bing those
because he
texts.
knows he's
up.
wrong.
You
No,
do.
you said literally I had
No, you
full
dumb bitch.
permission.
You doxed a woman that I really, really cared for and put
I
her in
didn't know
danger
where she
because
was
you're so
living.
stupid. You thought that.
Okay. I doxed her. Here's one other thing that I forgot about to mention here. On my stream, I confirmed, I guess, and stupidly, I suppose, because I felt that everyone knew that she was living next door in Nick's what do they call it? The Baldo bunker. If it's not, they don't have a pool, I guess. It's not a pool house, it's like a guest house. She was living next door. I thought everyone knew that. Want to know? Everyone knew it. I didn't put her in any fucking danger. You want to know who put her in danger? You. You got her fucking addicted to fucking drugs and you fucking put her over in your side house in case Kayla divorced you so that you could have somebody. I didn't put her in danger. You fucking did. And if that's doxing, confirming that she was living next door in your weirdo house with no Wi-Fi, calling me crying for weeks on end about you, then I'd do it again. I don't give a fuck. I put her in danger. You put her in danger. You got her fucking... Adults make their own choices. I understand that. However, it's really fucking insane of you to say I put her in danger.
That would be a good idea. You took her entire privacy and shredded it
It wasn't
with her
private.
ex-husband who beat her. You
Beep.
Someone grabs you by the
no.
feet.
Shut up.
Go.
You're wrong.
the
You're wrong.
dumbest person
Dr.
ever.
Howe,
What you did to her is
everyone
evil.
knew she was
You're
living in the house next door.
evil.
Everyone knew she was living in the
No,
house
they
next
didn't.
door.
Yes, they
Yes,
did.
they
they
didn't.
fucking
I have the text
did.
messages of her
And
saying
then
how
what?
could
And
be
then-
on.
She took photos there. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew it. She didn't even know that everyone knew it because he didn't even give her Wi-Fi next door. Nothing. She wasn't watching fucking anything. She had no idea. He actually, now that I think of it, everyone was saying about where she lived and that she was living next door. She was posting pictures from inside the house that they all knew was right next door to him that he owned. But since she didn't have Wi-Fi, how could she even fucking know that people were saying this? I didn't. You want to call it doxing? I said on the show, I'm like, dox. Good. If it made her have to get out of the situation, then I'd do it again, over and over again. Because look, she has a new life. Without you, you red-faced little fuck. Okay. And your 5 kids, who I can't wait for their podcasts to start. Our dad is a loser. Oh.
What, do this
Kayla,
to me?
And then
Why
she
would
calls
she
me
do
crying,
this to me?
when she calls me crying and saying,
She
I
didn't
can
call
only
you
go
crying.
over there.
Yes,
I
she did.
can't. She
Told me
did.
when I
Kiki,
told her
what's
you
all
retard.
the
She did.
Gino's
I
coke
can
dick
only
or
go
his
over
credit
there. I
score?
can only go over there when Kayla leaves the house. And that's the only time he wants to hang out with me, when Kayla leaves. And then I can only go over there and then he wants to bone me and then I have to leave again.
Yeah,
and then
we weren't on the best terms, you dummy.
Okay,
I
I'm
also
just
told her I wouldn't have
asking.
said.
If that's what you want to call it, we weren't on the best terms. Oh, wow. A way to make a gal feel special. Kayla left for the grocery store. Come over, have sex with me. But once we're done after 2 minutes, you have to go back to your house that I have for you with no Wi-Fi. Great guy. What a fantastic dad he is. Oh.
Sex with her anymore. And I stopped. What the f wrong with you?
You
Also,
You
said
talked
you're-
to her in October, you retard. When was the last time you talked to her, Keanu? When was it?
When was the last
October
time you
27th?
did?
When was it?
So now we get into an argument and I figured it out because again, I don't like document things. I've never been in trouble with the law other than an underage drinking ticket when I was 17. So they make fun of me for not being able to like pull up immediately the last phone conversation we have, but eventually it goes to last time we talked was in January, text message, and November 14th. And he was fucking shocked by this. Shocked and appalled because he's a fucking weirdo narcissist and he wants control of everything. But guess what? I was talking to her fucking a lot, homie. I know a lot about the fucking way that you are. Not that I couldn't already fucking tell it. Super tip system. And this is him talking about it before last night. And then last night, Nick Rekieta thinks he's talking to me, but it's just my non-permission AI head. That's how stupid he is. So let's take a look. It's really very fun. It's the best thing of the whole thing. Oh my God, I can't get enough. Oh my God, look how sallow he looks.
The fact that it's very good at doing an impression doesn't mean that anyone thinks that that's really the person speaking. In fact, I think if anybody claimed that, they should be locked up. They should just be put in prison. They shouldn't be able to operate a motor vehicle or whatever it is. They're either flat out lying or they're too stupid for society. Who had been doing that to them for 6
I
months?
don't have any of them. Also, this has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla knows that she
No, I
was
bet
there.
it's not. Yeah, right.
She was there. Do you think she doesn't
You-
know this? Like, what is
Well,
wrong
don't
with
yell
you?
at the AI.
Why
That
are
was
you
just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you want from me? I didn't say that.
They're too stupid for society. The fact that
Literally, yelled at my AI voice head after he just said, "You're too stupid for society if you actually think it's the person." You're an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment. He was screaming at me. He was screaming at me, and it wasn't even me. I can't. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. This man is an asshole and he's stupid.
Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! 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 Ah!
That's he must be terrified. Look at him. He even looks like a fucking so sallow and gross here. Let's watch it one more time. It's too good. It's too good.
The fact that it's very good at doing an impression doesn't mean that anyone thinks that that's really the person speaking. In fact, I think if anybody claimed that, they should be locked up. They should just be put in prison. They shouldn't be able to operate a motor vehicle or whatever it is. They're either flat out lying or they're too stupid for society. Who had been doing that to them for 6
I
months?
don't have.
So I'm not speaking here. Look how angry he is. It's not me speaking. It's my illegally used likeness and voice. Patrick Melton, I retract any time I ever said I wanted a talking head. I never signed anything. I retract that now. So my illegally used likeness and voice from the super tip system, and he just said anybody that actually thinks it's them shouldn't even, they're too stupid to live and they should be, they can't even live in society. So he's about to scream at and look at him again. Just take a look at him. Take a look at how angry he is. He's about to scream at my AI voice head that they do not have permission to even do. Look at him go. Look at him go. You go, Nikki. You get angry. You get angry, little boy.
Any of them. Also, this has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla knows that she's
Yeah, I bet
there.
it's not.
You know what? It's funny because my AI voice said something that I would probably say. Yeah, all of this must be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem. Not, it's sarcasm. And now he's going to yell at me. Oh, I'm scared. I didn't even say it, man. I just sat there like this, like. And then Patrick has the wherewithal to go like, don't yell at the AI voice. Well, don't yell at the AI voice. What are you doing?
Have any of them. Also, this has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla knows that she's
Yeah, I bet
there.
it's not.
Yeah, right.
She was there. Do you think she doesn't
You-
know this? Like, what is
Well,
wrong
don't
with
yell
you?
at the AI.
Why are
That was
you
just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you want from me? I didn't say that.
They're too stupid for society.
You are. It's so embarrassing. That truly is so embarrassing. Oh my goodness gracious.